So now it is done. Let's change this subscribe. We don't want it to subscribe. What I want it to do is simply go read our blog, and I want this to be a link. Now make sure that this is now going to go inside the blocks, which is going to be this blocks. And when I click on this, now we have to start working on our blog, and this segment will now start covering certain topics. Let's open this topic thing. Let's see what this dynamic route is all about. And this will also couple the data fetching part as well. In our SRC, in our apps, in our public, in our blocks, in our page. Let's first list all the blocks. Now notice this is a server component. I hope I don't have to worry about and keep on talking about that. Anything that is default component, it's a server component. Because it's a server component, we can say it is an async, and internally we can just get all the data from it. So let's say articles, and this will be awaiting with a fetch request to our process.env.json. Let's go to our env file, copy this, paste it here, and then let's go to our db.json file. We can copy this and simply paste it like this. Then this will give us a response which should return a JSON, and this is our all the articles. Now if there is no articles, simply return. There's something called not found function. This function will only run when we have inside the app create a new file called not-found.tsx, and let's simply say not found. There's a default page there, but we can also do this custom not found and export the default of not. Now let's go back to our blocks. Here we have this. If there's nothing here, then it is not found. Either there's nothing here or articles.length, right, is equal 0. So return this, otherwise return the block. So let's go back to our page, and we have right now a block. Let's see what is there in terms of console log articles. We just have to see whether this is being fetched or not in the first place. So if I go here, I refresh, come to this terminal on our server end, and as you can see, it is being fetched, right? And if I go back to this, inspect the console, there's nothing there. So we can use all the secrets and everything in this. There's no problem there. All right, just trusting the NextJS team to not leak it, but yeah. All right, so what will happen if I say articles equals say null, or for that matter, not this. Let's go to this db.json. Let's cut this, paste it, save it here, refresh. I have to refresh based on here, empty the cache and hard reload. Okay, it is not working, even though here it is working. So it is saying the article is like this. There's no article there. So let me just refresh one more time. Okay, so that is working fine. There's no article there, but it is still giving the response of, okay, so this is a problem. There's an empty object that is coming there. So we have to check whether the object is empty or not. This simply checks whether this is getting a null response or some sort of like that response, which is null, undefined and all of that. Either that, or if it says the article is length of 0, empty array, or it, let's check whether the is empty object, and let's pass this articles there, which will have object that will return. I think I should do this, and we will say whether this is an object, and we will then say object dot keys. We will pass that object, and then we will say length equal 0 if that is the case, and we will also say object dot constructor equals object. If this is the case, right, then it is an empty object. It has to be not null and not undefined. Then it will pass this and barrier. Then it will check this, and if that is the true statement, that means the object is empty. Then it will go here in the construction, and it will also check whether this is object or not. And if it is the case, then this will become true, right? So either this becomes true, or this becomes true, or this becomes true. Return this. So in our case, custom not found is now finally here. Now if I go here and paste it back, and we are going to get the blog. So this is what the custom not found is, and this is all the articles that we are getting.